What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back. Sorry it's been so long since we've made a video, but anybody who makes videos as a passive time waster knows that sometimes life gets in the way, and life's been a little bit busy over here, and we're gonna get back at it. So today's video is gonna be this 2017 Ram that we did the suspension upgrade in a while back has now got an engine light on. Came on me the other day when I was driving home from work. So I'm gonna throw the code reader on it and troubleshoot it. Spoiler alert, I already threw the code reader on it. I already know that it's got a misfire on cylinder 8. So I'm gonna just work through that process of engine light comes on, throw the code reader on it, figure out what the code is, and basically replace the coil is at the end of the day what the problem is, I suspect. That's where we're gonna start. So follow along. Oh, as you can see in the background, this bike here that I said I was gonna do a video on, I didn't do a video on, but I did go through it all and rebuild it and painted it and made it look like not such a turd that it was. And it is almost done now. There it is in its fairly complete state, ready to sell it and get it out of the garage. I got a little bit of weirdness here with the seat. The seat's not exactly for this bike, but I'm gonna make it work because it's what I have. And I'm not about investing any money or very little money into this 1992 Harley Davidson Electric Glide. For obvious reasons. Primarily because it is a 1992 Harley Davidson Electric Glide. Anyway, let's get into this truck video. So I fired it up just to see if the engine light will come back on, because I did reset it the other day. And it is not on at the moment. So maybe we'll just go for a little drive and see if we can get it to trigger. Alright, so engine light didn't immediately come back on after I reset the computer last week. So you're not going to see the code, but I'll let you know what the code is, and we'll just go ahead and replace the coil. I'll show you that process. In the meantime, enjoy the drive down my country road that I live on. One other thing that it'll be another video is that I have a nail in the tire, or a screw or something. It's been a slow leak over the last little bit that we're gonna just put a plug in. I put new tires on this truck, and I'm super not happy with the tires. I was sold a cheaper model tire that was supposed to be snowflake rated, winter rated, but it's absolute garbage. So we're gonna put a plug in it just to, might as well get my money's worth that I spent on the tires. That'll be a different video. Went for a little drive, back now. Engine light did not come back on, but it was only 10 minutes up the road and back. But sometimes that's what happens with these coils, is that they'll work, then they'll fail, they'll short out, they'll throw the code, then they'll work, which just narrows it down to the random misfire code, or the number 8 cylinder misfire code is the coil. If you don't want to invest the $35 Canadian in a new coil, what you can do to narrow it down is you can take the defective coil and put it on a different cylinder and see if that triggers the engine light again, and then line that engine code up with that cylinder. If it moves to the new cylinder, you can be sure that that coil is bad. So we're just going to go ahead and replace this as it is. All right, so there's, I'm trying to hold the light, hold the camera, show you where the coils are. All of this at once is less than ideal. There's the coils down in there. I can't really see that. You'll see it better once I get all of this off. And remove that, then you'll see the coils in there. So driver's side, passenger side. The way that the Hemi cylinders are numbered, on the passenger side, cylinder 2 at the front, then 4, then 6, number 8 is at the very back, which is probably going to be an ignorant coil to get at. Actually, it's not too bad. There it is right there, number 8. Can't really see it, but we will see it better in a minute. And then obviously corresponding on the driver's side would be cylinder 1 at the front, then 3, then 5, then 7 at the back. And that's how Hemi numbers their cylinders. So I'm gonna get some stuff to pull that coil off. So there's the coil there. And these motors got two spark plugs per. Good practice to replace all your spark plugs every once in a while. I think they recommend 100,000 kilometers or something. I don't know when the last time these were done, but my experience, it's not the spark plugs, it's the coils that go on them. This coil, as you can see, has been replaced not that long ago. For 35 bucks, I'll start with the coil. If that doesn't solve the problem, then what we'll look at is the injector and the spark plugs. Let's start with the easy, cheap stuff. So all there is to these is 2 10mm bolts, one here, and an electrical connection with this weird locking mechanism that you have to pry out and pop that off. So I don't think I even need to remove this cover to get at this. No, maybe I do. There's all kinds of bullshit in the way. Wiring harnesses and shit. Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare to get that one. I'll try and film it as best as I can. Flat screwdriver, 10mm socket, little wiggler on the end, get into those tight spaces. That should be all you need. But like most of these simple jobs, they can go sideways in a hurry. Get all that shit out of the way. Oh, and here's a new coil. Complete. They're even kind enough to give you new bolts. That thing just pops right out of there. So the coil we're going to be doing is in behind this wiring. I'll have to spot that over there. So this here is the lock. Get right in there. That little thing pulls back. And you should be able to press the button. That little button there. Which will release the plug. Just like that. And you get to listen to me puffing and puffing like an old man. Because I am an old man. what I did was I broke those heater core lines out of their little bracket right here. The bracket just folds out of the way. Pull those back. Gives you a little bit more room to work. Super tight. Probably got a torque spec on them of about 6 inch-pounds. Some of my other videos you see all about the torque specs. It's just a habit from my line of work. New coil installed. That took us all of about, I don't know, with filming and screwing around with tools, about 5 minutes and 43 seconds. It's not a big job. It's, like I said, $35 in Canadian funds. Pretty cheap starting point to try and rectify that misfire code. So that's it for this video. We'll fire it up and run it, see what happens over the next little bit. Should be fine. If it's not, our next step would be to, where's my finger and my camera? Next step will be to start replacing the injectors, the number 8 injectors back there. We'll have to pop that fuel rail off and then replace the injectors. And if we're going to do one, we might as well do all 4 while we're in the business. I hope we don't have to do that. So, hope this helped. Thanks for watching. Peace.